Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with the video for you, my SWTOR brothers and sisters, and even our Star Trek Online brothers and sisters, and World of Warcraft brothers and sisters. Still forget my voice, I'm still recovering from a cold, so it's all up here and I'm dying. It is what it is. So today's video I want to talk about compare and contrasts when it comes to events, especially winter holiday events within our games that we love so much. And since this is a SWTOR video, and I primarily do SWTOR and World of Warcraft stuff here on the channel, we're primarily going to be looking at Star Wars, The Old Republic, and when it comes to their winter holiday events. And we're going to compare that with Star Trek Online and with World of Warcraft. As you can see here, we are on Fleet, on Imperial side, best side ever, dark side rules. What's going on? I don't know. Anyways, so what do we do when it comes to winter events, Life Day within SWTOR? Now, I have made a video earlier, a while ago, about what's going on in Life Day this year. But so we're just going to give it like a little overview, but which is not saying much since there's really not much to do outside of throwing snowballs at people. Or you can get this really cool thing, the Life Day snowball cannon. And just, well, bam, you get a parcel and things. So let's get right into it. Holy crap, we're being green everywhere. I feel like we're Legion. My goodness. So, really the main thing we get to do here and start in SWTOR is we get to shoot and throw snowballs at people. And we get the chance of getting these parcels, which is currency that we can get to buy items from the vendor over here, which is cool. There's a lot of decos in there that I enjoyed, you know, really spruce up my strongholds and make them more Christmassy by the day. I'm okay with that. But when it comes to actual content to do, I would say that I find SWTOR to be rather lacking when it comes to playable content, something that we can do on a daily basis. As people just, in my way, you're in my shot, people. So this is where you come, you get your stuff, you get your snowball from this guy, and then you just go around all day long shooting snowballs at people and whatnot. Now, you can get mounts that are really cool for the holiday. Let's see if it'll actually come up. There's one of them right there. That's a cool mount there as well. Let's see if we have the luck of another one coming up that we like. Nope, that didn't do it. Well, sucky. You would think I do this not for a living, words and stuff like that. But there it is. There's my favorite one. But when it comes to doing events, SWTOR is lacking in all the wrong areas. They seriously are. Whether you're talking about events that they haven't updated since God knows when, or events where there's pretty much you just throw snowballs at people and you get parcels, and that's about it. There is no actual fun, repeatable, all the time content that you can do, unlike in Star Trek Online, which we will go to right now, just to show you what Cryptic does when it comes to their winter events in Star Trek Online. So let's go to that right now, and you're going to see that Q and Winter Wonderland are doing quite well. So let's talk about Star Trek Online when it comes to Winter Wonderland winter events out there in the MMO world. Now, Star Trek Online, as any of you who have listened to me on my podcast or watched me here know, that Star Trek Online is one of my favorite games when it comes to free access to everything. It is one of the best free to play MMOs out there. It's true. It is true. Prove me wrong. And I've been playing this for a couple years now. Prove me wrong. And they also do one heck of a great job when it comes to doing events. So we're just going to go around to Starbase, because why not? That's really kick-ass cool. There's tons of people here. There's over a couple 100,000 people who play this game on a regular basis. So we're going to start the winter event here. We're just going to go through a little bit just to show you how much more they have than throwing snowballs. Upon which is what we do. That person just looks really cold. And we're just going to run, run, run. Now I guess you can take a look at my character. Look at her. She's looking great, looking hot, loving it. Loving it. They're a little lax on their uniform codes in the 25th century, so what can I say? I know this is against protocol, but I'm just going to drink out of my new Yeti coffee thing, because coffee is bae. Now here's Q. He's like the MC, the master of ceremonies, like I just said, of the whole thing. So you go ahead, you talk to him, he gets all Q on you. If you're not used to him or not familiar with him at all, then you need to start watching Star Trek The Next Generation, because what the hell is wrong with you? So you just go in, you say, hey, I'd like to, how powerful are you? And then he turns you into this little creature. You're like, oh, look, I'm a little creature. Oh, no. Sorry, I'm still recovering from a cold, so if I cough, forgive me. So you're like, I'm going to go visit the Winter Wonderland. That's where you get your first initial quest starter. Go to him, and he takes you off to the Winter Wonderland. Funness with Mr. Tumnus. So now you're here. You are here. Look at this. Look at this freaking pavilion made of freaking ice. It's made of ice. And I'm still a dog, and I'm not sure how to not be a dog right now. That's new. So I'm going to have to... So you can come here and you ask what you can do here. Guess there's more. I need to not be this person anymore. But screw that. So you can go to here. This guy, you can talk to the race. You can do a race. Races. The fastest game on ice race. Or you can come over here, not as a dog, but apparently I'm a dog right now. Invasion Q. Hello? Snowmen that are Borg? Borg snowmen? And, you know, we just get to throw snowballs. Fun. Come over here. Yeah, this scary, you know, crap chick. Ah, so scary. Not hot at all. No. Oh, no, mommy. So, come over here. You have your vendors here, your customer service guys, your little guy. And some of the cool things this year that you can get in the Winter Wonderland Fest of what hotness is you get a freaking, hello, Nerf dart gun. Ah, want one. You get a cool little black blade, and you get a gremlin-looking type of pet. What else? What is not cool about that? So you go over here. You can talk to her. You can do stuff for your crafting that are winter related. And you come down here. Now we're going to go to one of my favorite events that are down here, and you get snowballs for which you can throw at shit. And that's, you know, who doesn't like to throw snowballs? Unless that's the only thing you get to do. I know it's not professional. Oh, look at that. See, bad rendering. I'm a dog, and yet there's my gun. Okay, so you can talk to this guy here and go fishing. The new year is upon us. That's right, you get to go fishing. And what is the best part about this fishing? You get to fish for these giant monsters who are like freaking Swedish fish. Hello, Swedish fish. Awesome sauceness. Yes, please, mama. So that's one of the things you get to do. You have the invasion. You get to go after Borg snowmen. You get to fish for freaking Swedish fish. You get to race all over the place. And you have snowmen fighting each other. Oh shit, you have snowmen fighting you. Run away. Run away. Snowmen are fighting you. Run away. Oh look, we're back. We're back into Sexyville. Awesome. We're just going to run really, really fast apparently. And get the hell. And you have snowball fights. Apparently that was a snowball fight. It's been a long time since I've been in here. So that's some of the things you get to do in this Winter Wonderland in the Star Trek Online. The Star Trek Online MMO. And so, but that's something you don't do. I'm going to get killed by snowmen here. I just got my ass kicked by a snowman. That's a sad, sad event. It is. It is so sad. So that's something you get to do here in Star Trek Online. Enjoy your time. And I'm frozen. Now, as you can see, SWTOR, with all those events that we had going on in Star Trek Online, come on. I mean, hello. You freaking snowmen that are Borg. You get to do a race around a thing daily. You have snowball fights with snowmen who are trying to kill you, and you get frozen to ice. You get to fish for a Klingon who has a thing for Swedish fish. And what do we have here? We have throwing more snowballs and launching them at NPCs. and at your companion and other people who just seemingly seem to bother you. So suck it. And we're gonna have a snowball fight, she and I, right now. That is the thing. Now let's take a look at World of Warcraft and see what they do when it comes to their winter event, which is called Winter Veil. Let's take a look at that, and we'll just see if what SWTOR, we'll talk about what SWTOR can do after all this. But let's just take a look. Let's just take a look right now. Okay. So here we are, my friends, in World of Warcraft doing Winter Veil. Now, I know some of you are like, dude, Boomy, you're beating this horse with a bush and stick and something like that. But no, I'm not. I'm really trying to show that Star Wars The Old Republic really needs to get a move on when it comes to events, because other MMOs like Guild Wars 2 also has some great events going on. Final Fantasy 14 also amazing events going on. And so I don't really play those other two games, so that's why I'm doing mainly Star Trek Online and World of Warcraft, as doing a contrast and compare to this, which is, you know, at least something in comparison to throwing snowballs. So we go in here, we're a little gnome, we're not a little gnome, we're gonna go here, I'm just gonna show you. As you see, all the gifts, my friends, are ready. Once Christmas hits, after that, there's gifts everywhere in the major cities. And you can click on these gifts, and they will give you stuff. You see? It's like, oh, they're nice and glittery. Oh, so pretty. So one of the quests you get to do, and if you saw my other video they had to do about Winter's Veil, you would know. You go to Great Grandfather Winter. He'll ask you to make some cookies and all this other stuff. And then you also get to do a quest where you get to go and you save Metzen, the flying reindeer, from the Grinch. That's right, you get to go and kill a world boss, and you get stuff for that as well. So you have quests that are there to do. You don't really throw snowballs in World of Warcraft, but then you have gifts. And in these gifts, oh nah. Oopsies. So, oh man, sorry, I haven't been on this character in a long time, so I have to, this never happened, this part is so unprofessional, never happened. So you get not just one, but you get to click them all. And you might get some, you know, cool toys. And of course you get an achievement right there, which I already got in my other tunes, so this is just mainly for video purposes only. But you get to come in here, open these gifts up, and in these gifts you'll have like cosmetic stuff, you'll have little trinkets to shoot crap with, like a BB gun, just all kinds of stuff. And if you want more information on that, go to my Winter Veil video. That'll give it to you right there. And the cool thing about doing these little quests here is you get reputation as well with your guild. So what more can you want? You get this thing. Yeah, he's here. Here, the mean one. This is the, if you go to You're the Mean One, that is the one where you get to save Metzen. Right there. And you go to this guy and it's like, oh, go, pastures, vendor of Ironforge. Go talk to Great Grandfather Winter. So, whereas us in Star Wars The Old Republic are just diddling around throwing snowballs at each other, getting parcels, and you're able to get some stuff from vendors and whatnot. That is about it. Now, as you can see in World of Warcraft, they're doing a lot of stuff as well when it comes to questing, getting Metzen the reindeer, taking out the world boss who's keeping that poor little reindeer all by him lonesome. There's stuff there as well, plus opening up gifts where you can get random things like cosmetics and other such things, where you get to actually open all the gifts, so you get a chance to get all the things that 2017 and years past had to offer. And that's a great thing, and that's something that is, and it works towards achievements as well that you might have been working on for a couple years. That's awesome. There's a lot to do within World of Warcraft when it comes to their events, and they have mini events as well. And SWTOR has mini events like the Raccoon Plague, the Gree event, Bounty Hunter event. But let's be honest, a lot of those events haven't been updated since ever. This guy's in my shot. Get out of my shot, dude. Jeez, man. Over here. But they haven't really updated those events. Now, once we get closer to Halloween, I think I'll talk about more about my event that I came up with, the Naga Sadao Day. When it all has to do with everything Naga Sadao, everything haunted housey, and all that fun. But what are some of the things that we can do within SWTOR to liven things up a bit. Like you could have a Wampa race, right? You could have a race, and I'm stealing from SWTOR right now, but we can have a race on Hoth or Elam or Ilum. Hello, we can have a race there, and you can have like Wampas trying to kill you, or you could literally race a Wampa. There's a thing, or you could, you know, the snowball fight is awesome, but why can't we have like a flashpoint where we have to like destroy it? Maybe there is, or maybe I'm thinking of a different MMO. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, if there is a flashpoint and I haven't seen it yet, I could be getting it mixed up with something from World of Warcraft. But if there is a SWTOR flashpoint that I am unaware of, put that in the comment section below, and I'll go in and I will retract all my statements. But you can do the race there. You can do even more things when it comes to snowball fights. You can have a PvP event where it is all just snowball fights. You just throw snowballs at each other. Granted, these snowballs will kill you, but nonetheless, there's at least something there to do. And you can have more cosmetic stuff that drops, more mounts that drop for you, more recipes for your skill crafting that you have there. There's stuff there that can be done. You might even, like in World of Warcraft, in one of their raids, they have one of the bosses could drop a red Santa hat or a green Santa hat, and they have the boss all decorated up for Winter's Veil. You don't really have that type of imagination in SWTOR. Keith, if you're listening, my friend, hire me. I will be on your event staff. I have so many ideas, and I will make all the things great. Make SWTOR holiday events great again, if they are ever, like, truly awesome. There's a lot of things I think they can do, and like I said, when we're talking about Star Trek Online, Cryptic it's a small team for Star Trek Online. It's a free-to-play MMO. However, they punch out content all the time, and they punch out patches with tons of content in them all the time. Whereas SWTOR, I mean, I'm not trying to get on a beat up SWTOR, rant. It's just a passion I have for the game, that there's a lot of potential in this game that I think they are missing out on, and it helps keep players in as well. To create and have fun and enjoy the content, to play with each other. Who doesn't want that when it comes to playing a game with your friends? And, it's a small team over there at BioWare that does SWTOR. And when I say small, I predicate all of that towards Blizzard's giant team that they have working on World of Warcraft and its content. I mean, they have teams upon teams upon teams and departments that work on that MMO alone. Now, yes, they have the money to back it up, but like I said, there's tons of potential in SWTOR that they're just not hitting. One might argue that's because of EA. Let's not piss them off, because they can cancel the game at any moment, because it's EA and they're the god of killing all the things. But I just wanted to show you in this video what other MMOs are doing, and just to show you that SWTOR is really lacking on the pizzazz, the content, replayable stuff, than what other MMOs like World of Warcraft, Star Trek Online, Guild Wars 2, Final Fantasy 14, WildStar. Is that even a thing? Does WildStar even exist anymore? Who cares about WildStar? But SWTOR, you have a lot of potential. I mean, if people just love Life Day, awesome, have fun. But I think there's a lot of potential that's being missed in Life Day than what we're doing right now, which is primarily just throwing snowballs at each other. It is what it is. Tell me your thoughts, my friends. What other things and events can we do, can we bring into SWTOR? And is this something that the community should get behind and say, hey? Because if they are, I am more than willing to be the face of that front and try to knock on their door and say, hey, let's get some stuff done. Let's make this fun. Other than just throwing snowballs. There's that guy again. Get out of my shot, dude. Oh, it is Butler. I hate you so much. Death and carnage. So is there more? Put your comments down below to tell me what you think and how you feel about that. Is this all, is this good? Is the only thing we need is throwing snowballs at each other? If so, party on. If not, whatever. Put it comments in the comment section below. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button because that helps this channel out a lot. And if you really like what you see or hear here, and you're like, dude, this guy is weird and he's a freak and I love him, then, oh, this poor guy right here, you know, look at this guy. Poor guy. He's down there, he's throwing snowballs. He's like, I'm a Wookiee and I'm gonna throw snowballs. God help us all. If you like what you see here, if you want to become part of the Freak Show of YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I would love it forever. My beard will definitely shine upon you. Also, hit that little bell in the bottom there that lets you know whenever I have new videos coming up as well. My friends, remember to be kind. It's about community. Enjoy your holidays. Be safe. Blah, 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 and more words.